Hi everyone, welcome to Go Local Live. I'm Go Local News editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for joining us this Tuesday afternoon for plenty of news, politics, lifestyle, and more. I would like to welcome my first guest, East Providence Mayor Bob DeSilva. Thank you for coming in, Mayor.
Thank you, Kate, for having me on.
I appreciate it. You come the Henderson Bridge, you go 95.
We came 95, thank you. Thank you.
Got to ask the question when you come across the river. So tell us how things have been transitioning into the office of mayor. Clearly been involved in the political world for some time, been up at the State House, now taking the helm of the city of East Providence. How's the transition been?
It's been very smooth. You know, we're in 3 months complete, moving into that position. So there's a lot of good stuff going on in the city, but of course there's adjustment that comes along with a new form of government. But I think it's been going very smooth. We're very fortunate to have an incredible group of department heads that has made it really easy.
Speaking of departments, something that was in the news as of late, looking at how to best address rec programs in the city. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I'd love to talk about that, Kate. So, well, you know, for a very long time, our community has been using the 100 Bullocks Point Avenue, which is the EB-CAP building, as a recreational center for our kids. They started doing some expansion on the property, and our basketball court has been unable to be used for at least 18 months. In the meantime, we've been paying 1/3 of all the utilities to the tune of $64,000 last year alone. So when I had a tour of the facility, I saw what was going on there. I didn't think that was money well spent, and I thought we could do better. And so we're making some changes to save the community some money and give the kids a better place.
Okay, I know sports are big and pivotal in your role. Let's talk a little bit about moving the city forward. Let's talk about the vision when you ran for mayor, about taking East Providence to that next level, to be that sort of next big city in Rhode Island.
Well, Kate, I'll tell you, I think one of the most important things you can do as a mayor is to really market your city on a daily basis. And what I've been seeing is the immense development that's going to be happening on the waterfront. Right now, there's a lot of potential on that waterfront. There's a lot of news that will be breaking soon that I really can't break.
We can't get you to break on the show here. We're going to get you back.
But there's some other good stuff we could talk about. I know Metacomet Country Club, which is one of our golf courses, is being purchased and has been purchased by a new group. Brad Faxon's included in that. And part of that, it will be to remain and retain the 18-hole golf course, but also adding some condominium opportunities on the land. So that'll be great for people to come into East Providence.
Do you golf, Mayor?
I don't. I have to take it up. I'll have to take it up. I don't. Thank you.
So that's a great opportunity as well. And when you talk about waterfront, there is a lot of waterfront frontage. I mean, every parcel and opportunity must present its own unique, potential and challenges.
Absolutely. So one of the things that we have a challenge with right now, and it's not really a bad challenge, it's a good challenge. We've had great success with the Live Nation concert series at Bull Point. And, you know, it keeps growing. This is going to be the 3rd year. Right now we've got 6, that I can tell you for June, 6 shows scheduled.
6 shows in June.
Six shows in June already.
Say that 3 times fast.
I know. And one of the issues, we want to find an easier way to get to the venue to alleviate the traffic going into the city. So we're working with our congressional leaders to see if we can get an off-ramp from I-95 westbound onto Waterfront Drive, which would make things so much better.
Okay.
So we've been working with them, and also the Henderson Bridge. As people are aware, there will be a new Henderson Bridge project, and we're looking to work with our DOT partners and the partners in Providence to have direct access onto Waterfront Drive.
I imagine you're probably working closely or looking to, as the announcement was just made again, for speeding up that time frame for getting those repairs very much needed on the Henderson Bridge. Have you been sitting down talking with them how to address what that's going to look like from a traffic standpoint? Because that's obviously a main artery between the 2 cities.
Yes, it is. It is. And you know what? They've been utilizing it more because of the construction going on 195. But the plan is that was initially meant to be an expressway, 6-lane expressway. So it's a very wide bridge. From what I'm being told, construction will take place, but there'll always be 2 open lanes during construction. So that shouldn't affect people's commute. And we hope that by the time the construction takes place, the construction on 195 will be done. That's the hope.
But hopefully it will line up again for all traffic purposes. Let's talk about a few other opportunities in the city as well. Opportunity zones and the Oddfellows.
Well, there's an incredible piece of property on Warren Avenue called the Oddfellows. It's in our Arts District. In the Arts District, we have we have the Comedy Connection. Everyone knows the Comedy Connection. It's been around forever. We have the Black Duck Restaurant. We have the 133 Club. So we have all these nice places to go to. And this Oddfellows building it got such beautiful character. It's a historic building. And we're willing, we put out an RFP, we're willing to give this building to the person who has the means and vision that matches what our vision is for the area.
Okay.
We're willing to give it to somebody for $1 to get them to fix it and make it a usable piece of property again, you know? So
where are you with time frame with this in terms of, is this kind of an RFP process? I mean, how are you getting out to, say, potential bidders, new owners?
So we had a couple of RFPs in the past, no bites. However, post our RFP, we had some people approach our planning department with interest. So we put it out again. Let's hope that they follow the RFP process and put their bid in. And we're eager to get that to be a marketable piece of property. It's quite beautiful. I took a tour the other day. I shared the photos on Facebook. Everybody likes to follow the Facebook.
They do.
As we're here right now, right? But it was really nice to see it inside. The potential that building has is incredible.
And let's talk about potential as you talk about marketing the city to businesses and residents alike. Colonial Mills.
Very lucky, very lucky. So we have a big piece of property, the Fram building and the Fram property over in Rumford. So Colonial Mills is a manufacturing company in Pawtucket. They had to move out of their current position because of some development going on with that property, and they decided to come over to East Providence, which is great. They're bringing, I forget how many jobs. I think it's in the 90s or 100 jobs. So it's a good business to have here in East Providence. We're very happy to have them come over.
And speaking of people coming to East Providence, the Historical Preservation and Heritage Commission having a statewide conference in East Providence.
Yes, I think 34 years they've been having a statewide conference. This is the first time we're having it in East Providence. It starts this Saturday. Procession starts from the Masonic Temple on Taunton Avenue to the Haven United Methodist Church. Throughout the city, there's going to be different events going on, highlighting our significance in history with sports attached, which I had nothing to do with the plan, even though I'm a big sports guy, and I love youth recreational opportunities. But to have that be the topic of conversation where they're looking at our historical significance with sports and, you know, with the whole Pierce Field that we have, which is a very historic building.
Very historic field.
So there's going to be a lot of fun times. It's not too late. I believe you can still sign up even on the day. Come in and you can sign up to participate in this program. So
we'll provide links if you're watching this after as well and you want to learn more.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
I think I know. Well, you're going to be on Saturday.
I will be running around from place to place on Saturday. Yes, I'm excited about that.
Very good. So what else moving forward as we have you over here, Mayor, before we send you back across the river? What else is happening in East Providence in the coming months that we should know about?
Well, I think you really should look for a very robust event program at the Bull Point. And so we're very excited about that. But then, of course, we have all our wonderful feasts that happen all summer long. Everyone knows we're famous for our Portuguese feasts. It's almost a feast of weekend. So we welcome you to come and enjoy some good Portuguese food over in East Providence during feast season. Of course, we're going to have a fireworks show for the 4th of July at Pierce Stadium. And there's a lot of good stuff going on in the city. I'm very proud to be involved in this, capacity as a mayor. It's wonderful.
And you want people to also come and see the Crescent Park Carousel.
Yes, thanks for reminding me. How could I forget Crescent Park Carousel? Incredible job we're doing on it. And we're also looking to make some improvements there. That's in the works. So hopefully down the road we'll be able to. We'd like to bring an ice rink. I know it's been discussed a little bit, an outdoor ice rink to that property. It's something that's been discussed. We're looking to see if we can make that work.
Okay, we might just see an ice rink under the De Silva administration at the historic Crescent Park. Well, Mayor De Silva, I appreciate you taking the time to come here into the studio.
Thank you.
Tell everyone what's going on in East Providence. I'm sure, hopefully, we'll have the opportunity because you said there's some big news to come.
There is some big news. We have some huge developments going on the waterfront. I've been sworn to secrecy, but I'm hoping within the next couple of weeks we'll be able to make a joint press conference.
Okay, we'll be looking for that, and maybe we'll have you back in.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks so much, Mayor. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back here on GoLocal Live with our next guest. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back to Go Local Live. I'm Go Local News editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for tuning in this Tuesday afternoon for news, politics, lifestyle, and more. And I'd like to talk health and wellness with my next guests here. I'd like to welcome in Ann Telfer with the John E. Fogerty Foundation, and Charlie Clifford with this is the CEO of the YMCA of Pawtucket to talk about their new adaptive programming. So Ann and Charlie, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate your coming here into the studio. And I really want to start with you and your role and looking at health disparities and how to help individuals with a variety of needs live healthy, well-rounded lives, and why you look to partner up with the YMCA.
So the health disparity between individuals with disabilities and the typical population is huge. There's a huge disparity, whether you're talking about obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular, fall issues, and whatever. And the other piece that's really concerning is that instead of these issues or co-conditions or comorbidities happening at age 65 and older, they happen a lot younger to people with disabilities. So the need, from my point of view, it's a public health issue to open up our Ys, open up access as much as possible and get people moving and eating better.
So when did you start to have conversations with Charlie and really get this ball rolling?
3 years.
Probably about 3 years ago, yeah.
About 3 years. So the Fogerty Foundation is really focused on this issue because it was really important to Congressman John E. Fogerty years ago, but in health and wellness. And so we got pretty excited about bringing adapted or helping to fund adapted sports programs at as many Ys as possible. Started in Newport, and then it went to McCall, and that was wonderful.
Yeah, all the Ys across the state, they all collaborate together. And so it started at the Newport County Y. They had a great framework for an adaptive program, and Fogerty wanted to grow that, and we wanted to be a part of serving all folks in our community. And so we applied for some foundation funding, and we're able to start a bunch more adaptive programming at our McCall location in Lincoln.
And talk a little bit about what that looks like from a programmatic standpoint and how between working with the Fogerty and the Ys together in terms of putting together that package of offering, because there must be, as you said, also a wide variety of needs amongst the community who is looking to access these programs.
Yeah, well, I can happily start. One of the big tenets of the YMCA that it's open for all, regardless of pay, regardless of their physical ability, religion, whatever. Our doors are open to all people. And so the Fogerty Foundation gave us some funds to make access to the Y possible for everyone, which is really cool. So folks, no matter what their background, can use the health and wellness offerings of the Y. They use the pool, some of our sports programs. So it all started with kind of facility access, and then we've grown into having some specific programming for folks with developmental delays.
And I have to imagine, I know there are specific success stories, if you will, of people who've been able to take part of this. And I know we have the trainer of one particular woman who's been taking part and really seeing results from health to the full body wellness in general. So do you want to talk a little bit to Mary's story?
Sure. She was a woman who had done absolutely no exercise in her entire life. So it was really a struggle. Once we got her there, it was huge. So one of the biggest pieces is the fact that her medical doctor noted a big change in her health at an annual report, that her diabetes numbers were down, all of her numbers were down. Plus, she was excited, she was engaged. He was like, "What's different? What are you doing?" And it turned out she was going to the McCall Y and exercising, and she went from like 2 minutes on the treadmill to 3 miles. And so a lot more has happened for her, numbers are better, and everybody's happy.
So what do we see moving forward as opportunities here with this collaboration, and what the needs are and able to serve the greatest number of individuals to their best capacity?
Well, I think Ys across the country and across the state collaborate. So when one YMCA figures out how to do something well, it spreads kind of naturally. And with the blessing of some extra funding from Fogerty Foundation, that's kind of the vision, that we can develop better programming, have better facilities that are more in tune to helping anybody, regardless of their abilities, access the YMCA.
And I think one of the beautiful things about McCall, it's a beautiful new building, I'm sorry, it's very accessible from elevators to restrooms, and the pool especially has several lifts. So that's sort of an open door. It's sort of, you feel welcomed.
And also, I think it's capacity building. I mean, anytime you work with a new population, you've got to learn kind of how to make that population as successful as possible. So we learn it in one location, we can bring it to those other locations, and then the learning curve is just not quite so challenging. So we're excited to share and take on that task.
Is there anything else you want folks to know as they're watching this today about the adaptive programming that might be hearing about it for the first time and might want to know some more information?
Well, they can contact Charlie or you know, like I said, the Fogarty, our dream is to make it everywhere and to help build these programs across the state. So that's really, really where we have to go.
And I can just say, as we increase our capacity and we try and do a little bit more and more, we just ended a unified basketball program, and spring's coming, the snow is going to melt eventually, and we're working on a unified soccer program. So if you have kids that are interested in that, then feel free to find your way up to the McCall Wine Lincoln.
Well, we'll be sure to provide links again to this new adaptive programming available at WISE statewide, but made possible in this collaboration with the Fogarty Foundation. So Ann and Charlie, thank you so much for taking the time to come in today. I appreciate it. And don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back wrapping up the 3 o'clock show with a little lifestyle and fashion. We'll be right back on Go Local Live. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Go Local Live. I'm Go Local News editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for tuning in for the 3 o'clock news, politics, lifestyle, and fashion show. I'd like to welcome Jim Fortier with Blueprint 5.
Nice to see you again, Kate.
Here we are, beginning of April, thinking of spring and summer months ahead of us, and the best in men's fashion, a new line being carried at Blueprint 5. So before we go in to the suits and blazers we have behind us, tell us about the courting of this new line. What is this new line all about?
So the new line is, I think it's perfect for Blueprint 5. It's an Italian blazer line, an Italian suiting line called LBM 911 or Lubium 911. Comes right from Italy. It's been around since 1911, hence there you go. And it's all about being super soft fabrics, unstructured, unlined. This is true Italian dressing. This is the jacket you want to wear with a pair of jeans. Everybody wants that cool jacket that you wear with a pair of jeans, but sometimes when we try to do that, we're taking a business type jacket, throwing it on with jeans, and it just doesn't quite work. This bridges that gap and gives you a beautiful line here because there's no shoulder pad. It's super light, super easy. The more wrinkled it is, almost the better. So it's really
like a true Italian,
yeah,
casual,
it's got that,
cool.
Yeah, it's got that really edgy, hip look to it. I really love them.
So where did you get introduced to the line? Was it there in Italy? Was it a show in New York? Where did you first say, I need this line in my store?
Well, I've seen this for a while. I've seen it around for a while, and here's what's happened is the store has evolved. I've evolved. My customers evolved, and I'm listening to my customers, and I'm watching what's selling best. And this is the type of dressing that my customer wants to have. So
let's start over here with these suiting jackets because
Okay.
then we'll go to the blazers.
All right.
So tell us a little bit about what we have here.
So this is a new suit for us this season. This is just a standard two-piece blue. It's got a subtle check to it, which probably doesn't appear on the camera. So this is a solid that's not a solid, but it's a navy, and guys love navy. It's the easiest color to sell. This is fantastic. It's a beautiful Vitelli Barberis fabric. It's super soft.
Super
it's
light.
super luxe. Oh wait a minute, I lied. This is a Loro Piana Four Seasons Super 130. So super soft, super luxe, super comfortable. This is a little more of a traditional fit. It's got a tiny little shoulder pad in
Okay.
it. But most guys can wear this to the office.
And you have the pants as well?
Well, pants come with a suit
Yes.
normally, yes. We like to have men.
Well, I didn't know if you just brought the jackets
No,
in
no,
as well.
no.
No, we're not going to have them go out pantsless.
we want them to have their pants on. Very important.
And this has got kind of a bigger check. This is very cool.
Yeah, this is really what's called a window pane pattern. I like this because it's a little ghosted. It's not a solid line, so it disappears a little bit from a few feet away. It almost looks like a solid. At night, it would look like a solid.
But when you get up close and personal, you can see the detail.
You see the detail, and I love that. I love seeing the detail as you get closer. My throat's closing up here. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. So this is fantastic. Also in a blue, we have other suits coming. And
Feel free.
Thank you.
Feel free.
It's not my color on that side.
I'm not going to move on to the next one yet, but I am going to talk about this. So you said you've got more colors coming?
This is a suit that we've got in the store right now. This just came in. Again, a little bit more of a classic fit, very light shoulder pad, but still most guys are going to be able to put this on and have minor alterations and take it home within a day or so. It really is a good fitting garment and absolutely love it.
Okay, I'm digging this.
This is the Maserati of sport coats. I guess is the best way to put it. This is right from Naples, Italy. This is a coat by Mauro Blasi. We've talked about Mauro Blasi in here a lot. He's a young man in his 30s who has a tailor shop in Naples, Italy.
And he came over here yet?
He came here. He came to the shop. We had a whole trunk show with him. And this is our new spring garment from him. This is absolutely beautiful. This is baby blue with a cream in it and also a little hint of purple. Absolutely fantastic. This is a Newport jacket. This is a spring jacket. This is an Easter jacket. This is a Palm Beach jacket. This is
Very important question. Is this a daytime jacket? Can you get away with it at night?
Yes.
You can?
You can. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's spring and summer.
Yeah,
So
you're looking light.
Yeah. So now you can wear this.
You are looking light.
And you can wear this with a beautiful pair of gray trousers or something like that.
I mean, can get away with a lot with that.
Yeah.
I really like that blue.
Really, really beautiful.
And I am digging this.
So now we're getting into the Lubium product, the
Okay.
LBM. So this is what I was talking about, that there's no lining to this.
No lining at all,
There's
yeah.
no shoulder pad to this. You can feel there's nothing in here. It's
You were just tossing this on and looking cool.
It's
staying cool.
It is that. It is that. And there's and we posted it this article from the New York Times. It's the little sport jacket that could, all about Lubium, and it's really fantastic. You can go on our website at blueprint5.com and pick that up, or go on our Instagram account. There's a link in our bio. And this is just a super cool line. It just fits into who we are and what we do. We're the only store in Rhode Island that has this. You have to come to us to get it. We have done very well with it already. We've just had it in a few days, and we've sold quite a few pieces already.
Now, are you an equal opportunity from when you're wearing a base garment T-shirt or an Oxford, or do you say, like, does this beg for a collar, or can you do whatever you want
You
with
can
it?
do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. You can wear it with a T-shirt and a pair of jeans, or you can put it on with a beautiful collared shirt like this and a dress pant. You can dress it up or dress it down. That's the versatility of it. Absolutely beautiful.
Now, this we passed over the cargo.
Well, this little safari number, this is an outerwear piece by Lubium. Absolutely love this. It's just cotton, very, very light spring outerwear, done with the 4 safari pockets here and self-belted across the back and vented in the center. Super light, but again, no shoulder pad. This looks great with a light sweater on or a T-shirt. This is your go-to spring jacket on days like this where you just need a little something to keep the wind off of you, but you want to look stylish. Fantastic.
Can you double jacket this? Do you put this on over a blazer?
You could, but the way these are made, they're so trim, you probably wouldn't be able to do that.
Okay.
This is really more of, this is your outerwear piece, so you would probably wear this over a T-shirt or a light sweater.
Or a light sweater, okay.
Yeah. But people love this piece.
It reminds me of something I had, and I'm having the envy here. Talk about this one.
This is my favorite piece of the season. So one of the things that LBM is known for is doing their washed fabric. So this is 100% linen. And again, this is washed. So what they do is it's a very specific process so that you see over here, you see the fading and you see the stitching. And it's just super, super soft. Again, you throw this on with a pair of jeans, you throw this on with a pant, you can really dress this up. I think this is like the coolest jacket in the world. We did it with a peak lapel. I love the colors, they're a little different. Browns are cool, you can wear this with cream, you can wear this with black, you can wear this with so many different things. I absolutely love it.
How much linen are you moving?
Not too much, not too much. I'm going up
Speaking of moving.
Not too much. We do some. I did this jacket because I just thought it was super cool and something different.
Yeah.
And guys come to us because they want something different. They
want to stand out at the party. They want to stand out on the boat.
They've got the standard pieces already, so they want something different. This, I'm almost sold out of already. I love this. So this is silken cotton, and it's a jersey stretch. So this is all stretch in here. So this moves with you. Yeah, it's amazing.
Looks super comfortable.
It's almost like a sweater, but it's a jacket. Again, this is the Lubium product. No lining, no shoulder pad. Super cool, super comfortable. Again, last piece. Only had it in since last Thursday, so really happy.
These things are moving quick.
Yeah, very happy about that.
Okay.
This is a different sport jacket. This is a bit more structured. This is not Lubium, but this
Does it have a little bit of purple to it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Again, something a little different.
Yep.
It's a blue blazer that's not a blue blazer because how many blue blazers can you have? It's nice to have a little color, especially this time of year as spring just starts to get going. You want to have something that's a little different. You want to have something that's got a little pop of color. So this I thought was great. It's got a little bit of pink in it, a little bit of purple in it. Looks great with a pair of gray trousers or a pair of blue trousers. We just got a bunch of shirts in from Italy the other day that will look amazing with this and some beautiful trousers. So this is a really great piece.
Okay.
Love this.
So light. And last but not least.
This. So this is a sweater. That's a jacket. That's a sweater kind of thing. So this is all stretch. This is cotton and a little bit of elastin.
Just the feel to it.
Yeah, and it's just super cool. This is all stretch in here. So this just fits you like a sweater. Again, a super cool jean piece. This is one of those pieces that you have, you throw it on with a pair of jeans, and it just elevates your wardrobe instantly, and it makes you look so much more sophisticated than if you just had a T-shirt on or just a regular shirt. You throw this on, you go to a party, you go out to dinner, you're dressed. It's
boom, and you stand out.
Yeah,
you're like, you got the jacket.
And this is Italian.
So you've got denim at the shop.
Oh yeah, I got tons of denim at the shop.
Do you have different weight denim, or is it just usually kind of?
No, I buy for different seasons. I buy for fall and winter, and we also, I should have my spring denim in, I'm hoping any day now. So I'll probably buy lighter colors, lighter fabrics, things that are a little less heavy and just better for warmer weather, yeah.
Warmer weather, it is April. I'm assuming maybe next time we see you might see some swimwear. But you must have carried it all throughout the winter with people traveling.
I do carry a lot of swimwear all year round because people do travel. They go away, they go to the Bahamas, they go to Florida, they go wherever they go. we do have it, but I'm getting new ones in, yeah, all the time.
What are we seeing are trends? I mean, am I getting a little ahead of my skis? Should we save it for the next time you're in?
Well,
I'm just thinking warm, I'm thinking summer, I'm thinking fun.
you know, right now, it's really just about comfort and ease and still getting dressed. And people want to be comfortable, and that's where these jackets come in. That's where this line comes in. We have another new line coming, which again is exclusive to us, called Engineered Garments. This company doesn't have a website. You can't buy it online. You can only buy it through someone like me.
So super exclusive.
So super exclusive.
Engineered garments?
Engineered Garments.
And where are they based out of?
Comes out of New York City.
Okay.
It has a very sort of edgy, super casualness to it. Bill Murray wears a lot of his things. If you see Bill Murray on a television show,
Looking cool.
He has a sort of look to him, and it looks like it's not studied, but there's some thought and effort, and he wears a lot of their products.
So do you have any of the engineered garments at this time?
I am hopefully going to get it tomorrow.
So I'm thinking next time we see you, this new line, Engineered Garments, probably going to be talking about swimsuits and swimwear as we look ahead to the summer season.
Super cool t-shirts, shorts. I've got amazing shorts. So all those kinds of things for your summer.
All the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Do you feel like people are getting jazzed, like they're getting in like that summer mode, like they want that summer gear?
You can tell now that with people when they come, especially on Saturdays, this is their day off, they're thinking the weather has changed just enough where they're coming in and they want something fresh. They want something new. What do you have new? What do you have new? What do you have new? So yeah, the people are excited. They're ready for the warmer weather.
Now, do you play by any of the rules of like, gotta hang that up at Memorial Day or that type of thing? No linen at a certain point. No, anything goes. Everything goes.
I think style is a personal thing. You can do whatever. If you want to wear no socks and a linen pant in the wintertime, if that's your style, then rock it, as long as it looks good. I think that those sort of formalities,
a little passé.
They're okay for some people, but not for everybody. That's all.
Well, again, a great line that you have here, again, with jackets and, of course, more classic suits with a little bit of a twist to them as well at Blueprint 5. Anything else you want to share with folks?
I think that's it for now.
You said come on over to East Greenwich, check them out.
Come to East Greenwich. Come check us out on the website, blueprint5.com. You can set up an appointment if you want a consultation for a wedding, or if you want me to come and look at your closet and help you clean things out. Some guys get stuck. They can't throw things away. Men are hoarders. Did you know that?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, how do you know that? And they don't want to get rid of anything that they've had since prep school, never mind college.
I don't think it goes back that far.
Some guys. So, you can set up an appointment to do that. Check us out on Instagram, Blueprint5, and, come to the shop. I'd love to have you come in for spring.
Blueprint 5, again, spring aware. So Jim Fortier, thank you so much for joining me
Always
on
a pleasure.
air. Thank you for watching the 3 o'clock show with politics, news, lifestyle, and clothing. Come back at 4 o'clock when we pop back up again with Jennifer Lawless down at the University of Virginia, just quoted in the Washington Post for her views on Joe Biden as he's looking potentially at a presidential run. We'll see you here back at 4. I'm GoLocal News Editor Kate Nagel.